Can you pick the ugliest skin? I want to know what you want to choose. Ugliest skin for what, a champion, or like just in League of Legends in general? Nate, 150k. Thanks for the raid, bro. For Lux? The ugliest skin? The ugliest skin is for sure Space Groove Lux. That skin is unironically terrible sound effects and also ugly as heck. Space Groove Lux is so trash. I hate that skin a lot. In fact, I dislike most Space Groove skins. The Blitzcrank one I don't mind. Space Groove Teemo is awful. I hate it. Space Groove Ornn? Space Groove Ornn is okay. I agree. Space Groove TF, don't like it. Definitely don't like it. Space Groove Nunu? Nunu's also okay. I guess my problem is that the skins that are like... Twisted Fate is like... A lot of his character is the serious character, so when he has the Space Groove, it looks so jank. And also, the cape is so big, it feels like your character model is bigger, so thus, like, I just play worse. Like, my cape is too big. I like it when he doesn't have a cape. That's why I like the High Noon skin. The High Noon skin doesn't have a cape, if you didn't know. TF isn't that serious of a character? Yeah, I guess I'm not meaning, like, serious in that sense. I guess I was talking about how, like, whenever I play him, you play the skin that looks the least different from the original, because if you play something else, it feels kind of weird, and I don't like that. Almost every single one of his skins feels fine, and then the Space Groove one feels like I'm not even playing TF because the character model just looks way too different. I hate that. I need some form of, like, making it feel like it's similar. I used to use, like, the Halloween Twisted Fate skin, but I stopped using that one, too. Because that skin also has, like, weird sound effects, and his cards also look different, if you didn't know. Like, they have, like, a ghost effect on it. I can't believe I still remember, like, getting that TF skin way back in the day, because that skin, when it came out, the Halloween Twisted Fate skin, was the year where, Riot did, like, one of their very first times of making these icons that were based off of how much money you spent during the Halloween event, and I spent, like, $100 to get the icon because it looked the coolest. So many people did that, because there was, like, one icon that was, like, a certain ghost icon that looked cooler. And everybody just wanted it instead. That was 2012? Holy fuck, 2012 was, like, 10 years ago, I think, guys. You have all 5 icons? Yeah, I mean, so do I. If you have the final icon, you have all of them, because there's no way to not get all of them if you don't have the final one, since they're all just, like, money-based. I want to thank you for finally playing a game of Heimer, Ashley Peak. Tell me you didn't watch the video without watching the video, because, I mean... Am I, like, stupid, or... God, I don't watch other educational mid lane content creators, but Rengar just said, mid lane enemy TP'd and somehow had first move. But I feel like having TP, and if you use it, does give you first move. That's the point. If you have TP, you can come back and then be stronger and then have first move because you have buy up. No? Am I stupid? I feel like that's always how it worked, depending on, like, if they based and TP'd fast, which he did. Huh. Am I the bad guy in this situation? Was it actually my fault? A little bit of poke damage. We're alive, guys. We're alive. I get an assist. Give me an assist. No. I'm coming too, I'm coming too. Keep him locked down for me. I'm on the way, don't take the kill. No. Yo. Can Rengar go without typing on this death? Let's find out. Take your bets right now. Here it comes. I'm waiting to see if he'll say anything. Nothing said? Alright. I'm wondering if there's going to be another death this game where he does type again. I have a feeling it's going to happen. He's going to type again eventually. He still has his passive, so if I land ultimate there, I could burn it, but I would prefer to, like, not use my ultimate just to burn a passive of something. I'm okay with burning a summoner, but not a passive. Do you want my Prime sub on November 2nd? Why are you telling me that I can have it on November 2nd? Is that because you already used it on somebody else now? Because if so... Ew. No, dude. That means that, like, I'm having it immediately after they did. What if I catch something? Gross. No, I don't want it. Ew. We are powerful. Who's we? Me and you, chat. Well, actually, one person in chat. The person knows who they are. Haha, talking to you, bud. What is this Scatman cover? Runescape cover. Runescape sound effects. I got his flash. Is Vex support good? I imagine she can be good into very specific picks. I imagine Vex support into, like, Enchanters sounds pretty bad, because won't Enchanters just, like, giga outscale and Vex won't be able to, like, combo as hard as, like, traditional supports? But, like, I think Vex support would be good into dash engaged champions, I guess, maybe. Probably good into Yasuo. You guys are giving me flashbacks of, like, many years ago when I played Vex way more frequently and Vex was a popular pick. And there was, like, a time when I was so pissed the fuck off because people were like, Vex is good against Yasuo. And I would look up the win rate, and it wasn't. Because Wind Wall actually removes so much of Vex's abilities, and so what would happen is that Yasuo would jump on you, and then after he jumps on you, then Nico ganks and helps. But it's not enough. Anyways, so like Yasuo jumps in, you press W to fear, you throw out your abilities, it gets windwalled, and then like you did how much damage with like Vex W on a Yasuo? Probably like 150 damage. And then now he just beats the shit out of you with his sword, and you're just standing there taking it all. Like, it was, you would think that it's good, but in reality, there was no way to actually fight him back, it felt like, if he got to a certain point. Of course, the early game felt pretty good, but it's just like, dude, what the heck? I'm a complete anti-dash champion, but yet, if I don't, like, burst him down immediately, I can't win? It's like, what? Anyways, I literally looked up the win rates because people were like, dude, Vex is good into Yasuo. I look it up, and like, Vex had a 48% win rate into him. I'm like, guys, if Vex is so good in Yasuo, why is she negative win rate against him? It just blew my mind. I didn't even want to be right. I was upset that I was right, too. I was so shook. I maybe could have tried to just kill Blitzcrank there, I guess. The way Yasuo blocks Vex abilities looks and feels unfair. Yeah, doesn't Vex E just get completely removed if Yasuo Windwall touches any of it, even if it's like already on the ground? That's the thing that pissed me off the most. I'm pretty sure it was that interaction that was, like, by far the worst possible thing. And that's when I was just like, alright, this matchup's, like, actually Vex not favored. Huh. That guy will die. I really want to kill this Lee Sin. Bad. Dang, really? Man. He's gonna live. That's sad. What a strange fight. Nice shirt, G. Whoa, thanks, guys. I bought it at consignment shop because there's a hole in it. What exactly do you guys want me to do? I can't get these guys. I've already used my abilities. Why are you taking my farm? I thought Shen players were supposed to be nice. That's legal. Alright, well, whatever. My fault, I guess. Sure makes your head look big. That's just genetics. Because my dad is Megamind. You're not blue? Yeah, AI has really changed nowadays to the point that I have on a, like, stabilizer that makes my blue skin look, this color instead. Bomb. Nobody saw my EMIS, right? I don't think anybody's paying attention. Dude, this guy's full EP Blitz. You deserve to be killed, Blitz. How does that miss? I don't think that one should have missed. The other one definitely made sense, but that one... Okay, Rengar died. Oh my goodness, that felt really good. Holy shit, that felt nice. Holy. What a Seraphine E. Say thanks to your bot. Thanks for playing something so easy, even you can't make a mistake on it. Alright, I'm thanking them. Miss Cannon for a bit, worth. Easy to play them champs, but hard to type it. I don't know about you guys, but my typing speed is like somewhat okay, but I mistype a lot, and also I never like learned proper typing method. I kind of mostly use my pointer finger and middle finger on both hands, and don't ever use my ring finger whatsoever. Never learned proper typing etiquette, even though I did those classes all the time and did the games. I'm sure many people have. Blitzcrank. We can't catch that guy. I learned how to type on RuneScape while selling shit. Yeah, I learned how to do that for a while too. Why wasn't it like not possible to, for some reason, like Control-C, Control-V? It like didn't work, so you literally did have to type it. I like green wave 2 selling rune plate bodies 35k. trimming armor. Only 10k, guys. I'll trim your armor for you. Do you want your rune plate body have gold on it? It's crazy. Yippee! Seraphine has no kills, only assists. Dude, this Blitzcrank is kind of griefing hard. I actually really learned how to type by ERPing with my friend every day. What is that? That sounds cool. What's erping? Can you scam people as a kid on RuneScape? Hell yeah. Great pastime of mine. European roleplay? Whoa. That does sound cool. I stole some Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid. I was cringe. I've never stole anything physically from any one of my friends ever. They'd never had something that I actually wanted so badly to the point that I would ever want to, like, steal it. I feel like people did steal from me, though. Because I feel like I have some cards missing that were actually pretty valuable. You stole the lives of those ants? Those ants should have not been on the sidewalk when I had a hose when I was 8, alright? They made a mistake by not realizing that they were in danger where they were. Victim blaming? You should have seen the way the ants looked, bro. They were begging to be sprayed by the hose. He will reincarnate as ants. I'm kind of down. If you get if reincarnation happens one time, does that mean that it will probably happen again? Because an ant life seems kind of short, so at least I can be reincarnated pretty quickly. It would kind of suck if I got reincarnated as like a whale or something. I was stuck as that for a long time. I'd rather be an ant. What if you're stuck as an ant for 1 million iterations? Honestly, won't that still be shorter than, like, a life of, like, just being one whale, honestly? 1 million iterations of an ant? What's an ant life? Can somebody find out what an ant life is and how many millions it would be? One to 2 years? Oh, okay, and like 1 to 2 years plus like times a million is probably like not that much, I'm sure. Less than a whale for sure. What exactly is going on? Huh. Honestly, I just don't feel like I have the mana to try to commit. That's like the only reason why I'm not using my R, because as you can see, I just go immediately if I use anything. It's been so weird, these fights. Weren't you guys winning 1 minute ago? Something happened and some people died while they were like trying to shove on us. Also, Sion's a character that can die a billion times and he's still useful. So it could have like influence through that. Sion can really carry hard. He's just annoying. I mean, he gets so freaking tanky. Why do you focus tier 3 source? Or aren't they kind of mid? Are they? I thought they were like pretty decent. I thought the cost effectiveness of them is actually really good. I could be wrong. I try to not focus it in the first place. If I can afford a component that's huge, like a needless, and I can afford the boots, I almost always go needless. But if I can afford randomly just the boots out of nowhere, then I go for it. Because there's just no reason not to, I guess. Like, it only costs 500. I feel like that's not that much money. They're doing it. They're owning it. Somebody help. Whoa, I got the kill? That's crazy. Dang, I should have popped my ether. I probably could have hit him with it. Where is Do We Sin? Pop his stairs. We're in winner's queue today, dude. We are just winning every single game except for that first Nildy game. And we've only played 3 games, so we've only won 2. Winner's queue. Win streak of 2. Somebody step on that. Oh, I could probably reset here fast enough. Never mind, I can't. Damn, I am fast. My movement speed is crazy. Haha. I sidestepped your Q. What are you gonna do now? You can take it, I don't really care. Hit me! Okay. Boom. I miss cannon. Can somebody help me with this? Why do I have to do it on my own? It's gonna take forever. Guys, I got my blue buff. I'm on the way. It only took me a few years. Ooh, this is gonna be... Oh, never mind. It's not gonna be a crazy combo. I see an angle where I can do something nuts, potentially, but it's only dependent on if I can even find the angle for it. You can fight with me, Rengar. Surely. Okay, never mind. This guy is just an actual legend at least in, I guess. Wow! He flashed and pressed R. Fuck you. Was one-shotting Smolder not worth? I probably just didn't see it. I probably had my eyes somewhere else. One-shotting Smolder would probably always be worth, because, I mean, he's a 225 stack, so getting rid of him would be pretty
Hopefully
gigantic.
42 months is long enough for you to like me back.
Do you have any skid ideas brewing? No, dude. My skid idea days are over. The most recent thing that was skid idea related, let's see if I can remember this. One night, I was, like, thinking, for some reason, I was like, dude, what if I ever did a variety channel, but I just wouldn't be relevant to, like, the Pekinwoof name, and I would just make up something else that's channel-related? And I feel like there's a lot of roguelike... I watched some roguelike videos on, like, guides. And I was like, huh, it seems like a lot of people who do roguelike stuff really care about, from what I've seen, like, making it so you're just, like, really fucking good at the game and playing meta, so you know how to win. But I was like, what if I made a channel called Good Enough, and all the game, or like all the channel is that it will teach you how to be good enough at a game to be able to make your own decisions in it, but it's not just going to teach you the meta stuff because that's boring as fuck. So you can just play the game however you want. It's a Good Enough gaming channel. That's your main channel? I mean, my main channel is honestly how you should play League of Legends, but for roguelikes, that's a little bit different. Plus, I never even looked up if Good Enough channel even exists. Probably does. But it's not very big, though. Smolder, bro. Like, this guy keeps on, like, stepping up to me like I'm not gonna just instantly kill him. Get out of my face. Sleepy Saf, thanks for the 50 months.
Get out of my face.
Whoa, I did most damage again? That's crazy. Freaks. Freaks. What is this team comp? What do you mean, bro? Our team comp looks so sick, doesn't it? It looks really strong. Very powerful. What is LeBlanc doing? Oh, I have Doran's ring. No! I wanted tier. I made a mistake. I hate going Doran's ring on this champion. Whatever. This does help out with early game, I guess. I'll have a stronger early game because of this. That hit me? Okay. Ouch. What is happening? You're just gonna kill yourself? Alright, that's fine, dude. Nice try. I guess there was just probably just no way to prevent that, huh? At least I killed somebody. How come all high elo mid laners need to have Cassio in their pool? Because she's a snake, so she's like a noodle, and every pool needs a pool noodle. Haha. That was... Never mind. I gotta leave. I think it's time for me to head out too, guys. I think we're... Can I come with... Where are you guys going? I'm down to hang out with you guys. Where are you guys headed to? I'll follow you. No? What do you mean, no? World starts in 10 minutes? Whoa, does it? Pekin, you have to stop this parasocial relationship you have between us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Parasocial. I'm not parasocial. Hit your Qs, goddamn. Hitting Q isn't really that important on Cass. I mean, you have to hit Q and mash E, and I'm probably not going to be able to get in range of this guy without putting myself in big danger again of dying to Rek'Sai, so I'm trying to not do that again, since I might just get reganked. I don't want to die. Hey, Pekin, how about we switch it up in ice stream and you clean my house? I'm totally down to honestly fucking do that. If you can promise me that you're gonna have the same amount of viewership as when I stream, as long as it stays the same, I'm down. I'll double your viewership. Hey, what do you mean, dude? I think that people like enjoy being here. That sounds like you're saying that people are just here because they have nothing better to do. Which is probably true. That's not what I meant. They probably are here because of that, but... I have plenty of better things to do. I come here because I don't want to do those things. Oh. Makes sense. I was like wondering if Bel'Veth was getting ganked by somebody, but it turns out it was just Braum beating the shit out of her. It was a pretty scary champion, I guess. Fuck. We're gonna go scaling Cassiopeia because I know that this will be able to allow me to just get ganked on repeat, but I'll just be able to outplay them eventually. Mistaking Rise build for Cass. Yeah, Cassie and Rise do kind of like share the same build path. What's cool about Cassio is that some matchups like this Lysandre one, even if I completely int my ass off, I will actually just eventually not be able to be killed by her because Archangels plus Rod of Ages will make me too tanky that she'll always need help. There will be no way that she can ever kill me on her own. And even then, I might be able to double kill, or like, take one out with me eventually, too. I just need time. Time. I can't even catch a break with somebody else being here too, bro. I mean, she can barely play the game now, huh? Wait, are we not gonna fight this guy? Bro, what the fuck? Help me! Dang, I don't think I can get away. But that's okay, at least I got a kill. Dude, this Callista is gonna be so far behind. I'm totally fine with being weak-sided. That was almost crazy? Not really. I should have just flashed forward towards her instead. No, come back. I'm so slow with my TP. Not the Braum perma-roams. Alright, let's kill these guys. We can do it. Why is mid lane constantly bombarded with 3 people? Because everybody knows who Pekinwoof is and they're terrified. They're shaking. They can't control it. Oh my god, you're so popular. Why only 500 people, though? Hey, 500's a big number, bro. Imagine if your job gave you $500 a month. Can you explain how Cassio Q synergizes with their E? Yeah, Cassio Q and W both cause poison effects, and your E damage goes up as long as they're poisoned. It goes up significantly. Like, it goes from 93 damage to, like, 270. Like, in fact, if you don't poison people, you're completely worthless. You have to have them either in W or hit them with your Q. Otherwise, you deal nothing. But the trade-off, if you, like, miss your Q, is that your E has, like, no cooldown. So, you can, like, spam it. Because my ECD is, like, half of a second. So it's very spam-heavy. It also heals you. Yeah, well, I didn't really care about mentioning that, but yeah, you're right. It does heal you. It also heals you if they're not poisoned too, right? No, never mind. Always does it. It's just that it's reduced if it's like not champions. Guide streamer missing details. Listen, bro, this isn't YouTube. This is Twitch. See? See how terrified she is, even if I get stunned by, like, Braum? They just are absolutely shook. I might die here, though, still. I'm just gonna try to kill Braum, because honestly, that's the only thing that matters. No! Yeah! Is Acel supporter bot? He's a bot lane. Bottom lane with the LeBlanc. Basically, the only reason why the enemy looked like they were probably like winning this game was because I was just being perma-ganked by everybody, but my bot lane was just completely destroying Kalista the entire game because Braum's perma-mid. We've occasionally seen LeBlanc, but LeBlanc has been bot lane a lot, just killing this Kalista over and over again. And I'm okay with that. Because in the end, we'll probably win. Oh my goodness, you just got outplayed hard. Now I got outplayed hard. But it doesn't matter. When I finish my Archangels, my strength as a champion is going to spike really high because I'll become very tanky through the shield, and then for the rest of the game I'll be fine. I might still die, but the amount of pressure that I'll give is just going to shoot through the roof. How's Braum roaming more? Because just because the champion has a dash doesn't mean that she's going to leave bot side. If she just stays bot, then he will not roam as much. The Braum is unironically just always grouped with Rek'Sai. That's it. That's all that matters. Oh, the ward is gone. Dang, somebody moved their pink. I didn't realize that they were going to do that. Can you weave auto between Cassio, or is it less DPS than spamming E? Yeah, that's important during early game. Like, before you get items. Once you get items, you don't need to ever do it ever, because your auto attacks aren't going to deal anything. I have my item. That's all I really wanted. Archangels is completed. LeBlanc is dead. I mean, surely this isn't just gonna be like a... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, there's no way that this is legal. They're all 1 HP and like stuck in all of their stuff. Nice. It's still super winnable? Yeah, of course. What the heck? We have a super Federalian Soul, and he's an infinite stacking character. His team fighting is gonna go crazy. Also, Cassio scaling is kind of ridiculous, too. My champion becomes very OP at, like, 4 items. Not OP, but I become an absolute menace inside of teamfights because it's just so challenging to kill a Cassiopeia with short-range champions, and they don't have, like, any long range. Even Callista's short range. Because I just throw down all my poison and just start mashing my stuff, and... we're gonna get ganked here probably, right? I saw Rek'Sai. Well played, guys. Hope it was worth ganking me again, bro. Hope it was worth it. I don't know if I want to go Rylai's or Liandry's next. They're both so good in their own way. I could either just get like massive dam or just a slowing effect. Probably Rylai's would be best, I guess, just so I even have a chance of like catching Callista and stuff. Okay.
Way back then. "46 months. Oh, fun fact. 46 in Japanese can be pronounced as Yanroku.
I started my Volix pick game when I was trying to do something else.
So people sometimes use 46 as a greeting.
Damn, this Rek'Sai is kind of goated. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit, this Rek'Sai is a fucking god. Hello? Rek'Sai, stop it. You're tearing our team apart. Darn. Aurelion Soul went for a play and failed. Can Liandry's help with the Rek'Sai? No, not really. They're super, super strong. The problem is that Rek'Sai just knocks us up and kills us, like, immediately. But, like, it doesn't matter as long as the game lasts long enough. We're still plenty strong. We just need more time. And we can still scale with the team pretty well, too. Even if Bel'Veth is useless. Doesn't really matter. Five v 5, 4v5. I mean, that was such a fucking stupid ass joke, bro. I don't think he thinks it's a joke. I mean, it's a funny joke because it's kind of true. Kind of twoo. I can't even like shove in bot. We need to kill top. The only thing we can do is like play in a different lane to try to help them because we can't stop the dragon. If he's gonna go top though, I'd better just shove out mid instead since better use of my time. Why is Bel'Veth so weak? Terrible decision making on repeat to the point that she got herself killed. You should just, if you weren't here for the beginning of the game, she level 3 invaded and didn't get a kill, so she ran under turret and killed herself. Like, it's kind of just like a, maybe not even a hand issue, but a combined effort of like hand issue plus brain issue. Mostly brain, probably.
Blue shirt mid guy.
Blue shirt mid guy. Oh, dang, Aatrox. Alright. I see you. Damn, this guy's a legend, but not a legend enough. At least he died. Whoa. Okay. Massive, 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 massive lag. Huge lag. Biggest lag. My ping's going crazy. I'm gonna try to finish this item for my Brilliant Soul. Damn, my ping is kind of screwed. What could have caused this? You accidentally downloading anything? My internet's pretty fucking good. There's no way downloading something would be too big of a deal. It would not change my internet. We can probably still do Baron here, right? Oh no. Never mind. They're doing it, and if we don't go in, then it's gonna end up bad. My 100 ping. How long am I gonna stream for? Not much longer. Not much longer. Stuck mid-low master player. I know this guy. Oh. I don't have my item for a bit. We should just like give up the turret and just like play for our base. Oh my goodness, never mind. That guy fucking got a crazy play off. Dude, I don't even think that my W could save that guy there. Like, the amount of damage this Rek'Sai does is actually fucking insane. He just presses buttons and people just instantly die. Holy shit. Oh, nice. Is Bel'Veth all chatting the Rek'Sai to, like, try to make her feel better about getting completely clapped by this guy? I'm so confused. Alright. Whatever makes her feel better, I guess. I guess she's a little bit upset. Holy. Well played, Aurelion Soul, you're doing crazy. Damn, I really wish that he didn't go Bloodletters. I was going Bloodletters for him because I feel like the item is nice to, like, be able to apply it for my ally, and then he can build a different magic pen item and have even more magic pen since I shred it. Would have been very convenient for him, I feel. Perhaps you could have communicated that? Oh, I pinged it. That I was building it. I don't think he noticed. Should we not just do Baron? Like, is this not, like, extremely brief? Should just be running and just trying to kill Yorick? I guess the pressure from killing Yorick could be good, I suppose. If he's even chaseable, it seems like he's just apparently able to walk away in a straight line, and it's, like, the most insane gameplay ever. Killing Yorick would be sick. Why is Yorick so fast? He's got Swifty boots. That's about it.
Yo. I don't even know if you can hear me.
Does my normal mic work now? But it doesn't make any... I'm ending stream anyways. Yeah, I never did a... Okay, so, like, you guys know that when you talk, you can see, like, this is the sound. And it's going up. So when you guys were all saying that I'm muted, and this is showing on my screen, I don't know. You guys were all, like, thinking that I was doing a bit, but I was genuinely thinking that you guys were just fucking with me. But then I was like, how are you guys fucking with me for this long? It's crazy. So I knew that something was up, but I didn't know what to do.